Presidency denies Mandela is in a vegetative state, and Ramaphosa urges private sector to support NDP. I'm Lebo Changela with this news update. The presidency has denied media reports that former President Nelson Mandela is in a vegetative state. That's after reports that doctors have advised the family to switch off the life support machine last week. President Jacob Zuma visited Madiba at the Mediclinic Heart Hospital in Pretoria yesterday. Papers before the Eastern Cape High Court described Madiba's position as perilous. Presidential spokesperson Meg Maharaj says they rely on information provided by the medical team.
The public has a right and we have a duty to tell the public the true position of former President Mandela's health. At the same time, the issues of clinical details are not a matter that we can just ride over the necessity of doctor-patient confidentiality. Insofar as you are raising the matters and information based on a court action, it is necessary to ask the parties to the court action their position, but not to make it a responsibility of the presidency to deal with issues outside of its terrain.
ANC Deputy President and Deputy Chairperson of the National Planning Commission, Cyril Ramaphosa, has urged the private sector to partner with government to ensure success of the National Development Plan. He was addressing dozens of business people at a gala dinner organized to raise funds for the Salvation Army in Johannesburg last night. The NDP is a government blueprint meant to create jobs and end poverty by 2030. Ramaphosa explains.
The generator of wealth are all in the private sector, and we're calling on the private sector to step up, to realign the role that we've always had, and play a role in the more outstanding development of the country. The National Development Plan provides us with such a platform, and it's not just a dream, it's a framework that we can all work around. We want this plan to succeed. It is for this reason that we continue to invite South Africans to read the plan.
Public Protector Thuli Madonsela says her office is at an advanced stage of investigations into corruption and maladministration in the Ngaka Modiri Molema district municipality based in the northwest capital Mahikeng. This follows complaints from community members that municipal officials seem to be exploiting their positions for personal benefit. Madonsela was engaging with stakeholders and members of the Mahikeng community as part of her national tour. She says it's worrying that her office keeps hearing the same complaints in the area.
We have received complaints primarily around the functionality of Mahikeng as a city, various aspects of the city's functionality, but it wasn't for the first time, and we were already investigating some of them. And there's also complaints regarding Ngaka Modiri Molewa, and again the complaints about functionality. The gist of the complaints is that there's employment irregularities, people employed who don't have skills, nepotism or favoritism, and then also tender irregularities.
And members of a family that was granted temporary reprieve by the Western Cape High Court last month after illegally occupying a vacant flat in District 6 say they face an uncertain future. Judge Robert Hain ruled that an elderly woman who wishes to be identified only as Galima, her daughter, and two minor grandchildren could stay in the flat until next Tuesday. Other illegal occupants were ordered to leave the premises. The court also ordered the city of Cape Town to find alternative accommodation for the family. Galima says city officials have offered them a place to stay at the temporary relocation site, Blikkiesdorp, near Delft on the Cape Flats. But Galima says the area is not safe for her grandchildren.
There's drugs, gangsters selling drugs. There's gangsters, they shoot there. 5 families use one toilet. I don't want to stay there, Lovey. This house is empty, Lovey. The whole book around the corner is empty, Lovey. What must throw me out?